Oh, well, you can argue he is the greatest welterweight champion in UFC history, even if he does not make the walk as such here tonight. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, chasing further greatness under the lights tonight.
Just chasing greatness. He's done that time and time again, and this guy's profile continues to evolve from becoming the welterweight champion of the world to passing George St. Pierre in the welterweight rankings to being a star in movies with speaking roles.
Yeah.
The guy is doing everything. But ultimately, in order to do all that, he's got to win. He's got to win tonight, and he has won on many occasions. How does he bounce back from that loss to Leon Edwards? It's time to find out.
You're exactly right, and in the aftermath of that Edwards result at UFC 278, he seemed to handle things pretty well, but obviously that clock is about to start, and all eyes are going to be on the former champ, Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings, here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All eyes on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight.
Let's get that money.
Well, there has already been a lot of UFC history here at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. More where that came from tonight, and we are ready to go with two of the best athletes in the sport. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Shavkat Rakhmonov.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, a lot of fight fans thought we would see this fight between Kamaru Usman and Shavkat Rakhmonov when Usman was the champion. Leon Edwards, of course, intervened, but this is still a matchup of two truly elite 170-pound fighters.
I mean, this is as high level as it gets. Shavkat Rakhmonov has proven that he is ready for the next level of fighter in the welterweight division. And if you're going to beat anyone to prove you belong, it's got to be Kamaru Usman. One of the best welterweights of all time. A guy that just really blew the top of the division for a very long time. He has his eyes set on getting back to the mountaintops. Oh my goodness, what a kick!
All right, so there's the takedown from Kamaru Usman. We know he has fallen in love with his jab and his hands a little bit, but back to his bread and butter early in this one.
Well, that's his roots, right? For as good as he is in the stand-up, for as powerful as the jab is, It's always going to be the wrestling of Kamaru Usman that's going to lead the day, whether it's offensive or defensive. Kamaru Usman will wrestle if he ever wants to be the champion again.
Making all these shots count. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Rakhmonov. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. 90 seconds to go now. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Usman's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a loss.
He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. 10 seconds to go in the round. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
All right, bro, take a seat, please. All right, listen. You can't wait. I need you to be first, okay? Let's get behind that jab and start throwing your kicks out there. Punches first.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Oh, nice right hand by the chin, yeah. I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh!
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Back and forth we go. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Hands high, hands high.
And just inches away.
Oh, nice body shot.
Well, looked like that knee to the body might have landed. Instead, it is blocked by Usman. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Usman gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent.
Looks like he's trying for a submission now.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, how'd he get out?
He pushed the elbow up, released the pressure, and turned his back down to the mat. Great job and great submission defense by this young man.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, close guard now. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Rakhmonov's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Under a minute now to go in the round.
It's okay, keep your hands up.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Kamaru Usman.
Oh, nice kick. Nice play. Oh, he kicked him in the head.
Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, back to the stools for 60 seconds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including what we believe is the strike that caused the cut on his nose.
Yeah, beautiful strike that lands, causes this cut, opens him up on the bridge of the nose. It's not a bad cut, but if he continues to go forward, his opponent is a sniper, and he's going to keep hitting him in that same spot. Move your head. Really choose the times in which you're going to advance to try to get to this guy. You got to be careful, though, because he is so good at picking his shots.
And, of course, it's hard to know the extent to which that has compromised his breathing, but that corner was fired up. They want him to be more defensively sound as this fight continues. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh, high kick.
Rakhmonov's hook shot.
Take him for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Usman's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Lands a nice punch from his back.
Back to your feet, come on, get back to your feet, get back to your feet.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
He passed the half guard.
Let's go, get him off you, get him off.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Kamaru Usman.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. He's got the single collar tie.
All right, let's go.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. And he switches to southpaw. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output. Oh, what a shot there on the inside. He's hit now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping.
Under a minute now to go. Rakhmonov gets back up again. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him, He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Nice job by the defensive fighter.
Oh, big right hand.
Collar tie here in the clinch. So Rakhmonov's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Usman's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Working out of the half guard here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Oh, nice.
That'll do it! Kamaru Usman!
Holy smokes!
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, so how about that highlight for your guy, Kamaru Usman? You guys obviously are very close. You talk fighting all the time, and he felt like he could get a big knockout tonight, and he got it.
He felt like he was the better man in this fight. He felt like he was the better mixed martial artist, and that was on full display. Once again, Kamaru Usman doesn't have to grind you out. He knocks you out.
And on any given Saturday night, a lot of people believe you are still looking live at the best welterweight on planet Earth.